Ladies and gentlemen, Israel is at war this morning. There was a surprise attack by Hamas across the fences of Israel. The estimates tonight, it's Monday morning actually when I'm making this video, through all the articles and everything that I've been reading before I left home, is there are 1,100 or more dead from both sides. There are thousands that are injured. Over 100 Israelis have been kidnapped and taken back towards Gaza. More than 2,000, they're saying could be up to 5,000 rockets have been fired at Israel. But the kicker is the Iron Dome was not functioning correctly when these rockets were fired. So many hit their marks in Israel. This afternoon, Hezbollah started with artillery barrages and stuff attacking Israel. Now there's a good many people that I've listened to that believe Iran is behind the attacks, helped plan the attacks, and that this conflict could be expanding. It could grow into something that nobody wants to see. But this is the worst day since 48, when Israel was founded, as far as terrorist attacks on Israeli soil. Y'all please pray for Israel, because I'm going to go back and explain to y'all something that we were taught as young children. It's from Genesis. God gave Abram the land, and he tells him, I will bless them that bless thee, and I will curse them that curse thee. And in thee shall all the families of the earth be blessed. And we were. Jesus came through the Israeli bloodline from his mother's womb. God the Father put him there, allowed him to come from the Israelis. The Israelis are God's priestly people. Jerusalem is God's city. It should never be divided. The Palestinians will never be satisfied. That's just the way things are. When Jesus comes back, all that's going to be settled, because he is the most powerful. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess that Jesus Christ is Lord. This war meets a few criteria for a high watch period for the rapture, if you believe in a pre-tribulation rapture. Now, we just got through with the Feast of Trumpets, and then it's one day after the 50th anniversary of the Yom Kippur War. There's so many things that lined up, but this, I believe, is going to expand because there's a bigger player involved. Two reasons. The first one is the Iron Dome was not working correctly, and the second one is it was a surprise to Israel and their intelligence agencies and the American intelligence agencies, which is not a surprise to me right now because our leadership is a buffoon. His mind is childlike. So I'm not surprised that we missed it. I am surprised that they missed it. However, time will tell how this progresses. I am happy that we are sending a carrier strike force over there, and we're moving assets closer to Israel to be supportive, and that we are coming out in full support of Israel and against these attacks. But I want to say something else. When things like this happen, sometimes there's false information, false flags, things of that nature. There's trickery, fog of war. Somebody could pull an awful attack and blame it on Israel. I personally do not believe Israel will go after the citizens of Gaza. But if someone was to attack the citizens of Gaza and then make it look like Israel did that, the world would come down hard on Israel. They've been looking for an excuse for quite a few years to come down hard on Israel. The Euphrates River is dry, making way for the kings of the east. Look it up. Last I heard, unless they've got a lot of rain, the Euphrates River was all but dry. Last I heard, Russia is making friends with Iran and a few other key players. There's a perfect storm brewing. I mean, right now, China could go after Taiwan. North Korea could attack South Korea. There's a few other conflicts that are going on that we're not being told about. And I might go into some of that through the week, because I do feel led to do more. The tribulation is approaching videos. The rapture is approaching videos. Jesus is coming back, and we will all see him soon enough. Whether we die or rapture, or we're here for his second coming, we will all see the Lord. Every knee shall bow and praise that he is the Lord. Now, I have lost subscribers in the past when I have shown support for Israel. And if you do not agree with me, feel free not to watch. That's fine. But I will support Israel. I will stand for the Lord until the bitter end. So, you know, that's all right. I pray that Israel secures its borders and defeats those enemies. I mean, y'all need to research the way some of those terrorists deal with their kidnappees. Some of the things they do to the bodies of those they have killed. It's one thing to kill in war. It's another to mutilate bodies and torture people. Alright? That's a total different thing. I'm saying it's demonic, the things that they do. It's one thing to go to war and deal with the situations you have to deal with. It's another to enjoy it and to mutilate and to torture. So yeah, when you look at these things that are going on in the world, you need to choose your sides wisely. You need to pray about who you really are supporting. That's what's going on today. And it's going to be going on a while. I don't think this is going to be no small conflict. I don't think this is going to be resolved in a few days. I think this is going to be ongoing for a little while. And it could signal the rapture's not far off. It could signal the tribulation is right around the corner. Look, Israel was founded in 48. If I'm not mistaken, the Bible clearly says the generation that sees the forming of Israel will see the coming of the Lord. It's getting pretty close. The timelines are joining quickly. But that's all for today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope y'all have a great day. I'm headed over to Georgia to make a delivery and another pickup, and then I'm headed toward Carolinas. So anyhow, God bless, and I will catch y'all on the next ride.